When we fire this, you fire double the powder load, and we're going to be using 40 ounces of black powder. That's a massive charge. It's going to be packed into the back of the gun, and then on top of that we're going to have wadding. That will pack it even tighter. Then normally, in a combat, you would load it with a shell or a round cannonball. For today's test, we will not be firing a ball. The reason for this is because this ball, if we fired a cannonball, it would go supersonic and it would travel close to 4.5 miles. If it impacted the ground, called a deflection shock, in the worst case scenario, it would go a minimum of 3.25 miles and continue going. Now, we have a great place to shoot. It's a beautiful day. But based on the destructive capability of this weapon, it would be imprudent to fire a live round going out downrange. The chance of destroying and causing animosity is too great. So today we're going to shoot 2 bricks of coffee. And we're going to pack these bags in on one on top of the other. And we call this an espresso round. Now for you that are coffee aficionados, it's actually 100% Arabica coffee.
And it'll be really dark roast once it's done.
It's a medium roast, yes. We're going to take it to a dark roast. When it comes time to fire the gun, and very shortly I'm going to ask everyone here to move to the far side of the road and preferably up on that ridge, and to watch from the top of that ridge. The reason for that is that if this goes off, it will be a massive iron bomb. If any of you are from the military and familiar with what a Mark 84 free-fall iron bomb can do, we're going to be creating that environment in a very small chamber in the center of this gun. So this will give you safety, but a chance for you to see the gun. Please bear in mind though, the idea of this test is not so that you can see the round. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's to generate the pressures. And we're really happy to have you here as witnesses. But we want to keep you safe. The gun crew is going to be wearing body armor. And as soon as we light that fuse, we're all going to run as fast as we can to get away from the gun. And we're going to be going for protection as well. So here's what's going to happen. When you move out, and you move from here up to that ridge, please, minimal talking, get to your position, and stay there. And once you're in that position, you must not talk to each other. Do not communicate on your cell phones. Do not just distract someone's attention by whispering to them. Every one of you is important to have your eyes watching on what we're doing down here. It'd be preferable if you can hear our voices, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Keep your eyes on us. We're going to be calling out commands and moving around here on the gun so that we can hear each other. If you see something that's being done here on the gun that is directly dangerous or hazardous, and this is part of being quiet, call out at the top of your voice. The word is abort. Abort at the top of your lungs. If you say that word, you will shut us down almost instantly from what we are doing. But please, don't say it unless you mean it. Do not talk, and do not talk on your cell phones until after the blast occurs. If you're filming the blast, bear in mind you will have from the shock wave a sensation to want to release the trigger. Resist that and keep your finger down on the trigger and you will see the complete shock. It will be loud, but the blast will travel out through that side of the valley. Any questions for the operation of this weapon? Then I would ask everyone, if you would, please step over to the other side of the ridge and please come back after you see the smoke.